Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I thank you so much for joining me today. And today's video is going to be on this look, and I was super inspired by all of the back to school type of videos. And mind you, I am 25 years old and I graduated high school in 2009. And honestly, to be quite honest with you, I couldn't really remember if I really wore makeup in high school. 2009 and like before that, I feel like freshman year to my senior year, I really didn't wear a lot of makeup. I think like my senior year, like the last half of it, I was starting to experiment with like eyeliner and mascara, but really then before then I really wasn't doing a lot. So I had to like actually look back at some pictures and I'm like, nope, I wasn't wearing really anything. It wasn't until I started working at Walgreens, and then I started to dabble into like face makeup and lips and like stuff like that. So honestly, this would probably be the look that I would probably wear if I were to go back to school, back to high school. So it's a very easy look, and this is also 100% drugstore makeup. All you girls out there and guys, I feel like there's no need to spend, you know, $20 on a foundation, especially if you're just starting off. So everything that I use is nice and affordable, whether you're going to Walmart or Target, Walgreens, CVS, Duane Reade, Rite Aid, whatever drugstore you want to go. You can find all of these products at the drugstore or of course online. So I definitely wanted to make this look nice and affordable for you. And yeah, this is the look that I came up with. It is very simple. All it is just really two colors on the lid. I didn't want to go too crazy. The winged eyeliner, I definitely feel you don't have to do, especially if you're maybe like a freshman. I'm not actually sure if I would recommend eyeliner like this heavy of a wing, but you know, of course, to each their own. Do whatever it is you feel comfortable with, and of course don't feel the need to wear makeup. I mean, studying for your test I feel are way more important than, you know, worrying about what lip you're going to be wearing that day, so don't sweat it. And I think that's all I have to share with you guys. I feel super 90s inspired as I'm doing this look with my big hoop earrings. I felt like, I need to put a choker on. So super 90s. I don't know how, it just kind of happened. So that's all I have to share with you guys for right now, and enjoy the video. So I'm first starting off with the none other NYX HD eyeshadow primer, one of my favorites, just popping that on to cancel out any darkness around the eye area. As my crease color, I went in with the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I didn't want to go too crazy for this makeup look, so I definitely wanted to use products that you could use in multiple ways. So I'm just popping that into my crease with a nice fluffy brush. Next, I'm going in with my lid shade, and I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible shadow in the shade Ice Latte. These shadows are so beautifully pigmented. I highly recommend them, and I'm just popping that all over my lid. And as you can see here, I'm just pulling my lid ever so slightly because I don't want to have any fallout, because my lid is still a little sticky from the eyeshadow primer. So just pulling it ever so slightly. Definitely don't tug at your eyes. And then I'm just going back with my original blending brush just to avoid any harsh lines. Step you can totally skip if you want to, but I'm just going in with the NYX single shadow in the shade Underneath It All on just the outer corners. I wanted to just give a tiny bit more definition to the eyes, but like I said, you could totally skip this step and just do the two colors as is.
For eyeliner, the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Liquid Liner is probably one of my favorite drugstore liquid liners, and I'm just doing a simple wing. And like I said in the beginning, you definitely don't have to do a wing if you're not comfortable doing it. This wing, what you're seeing right now, took me about so many years to perfect. So like I said, girls, don't be obligated that you have to do a wing. If you want to just do a little bit of a liner from inner to outer corner, then do whatever it is you feel comfortable with. Moving on to face makeup, this is the Maybelline Prime Perfection Primer. If you have oily skin, I would definitely recommend this. And I'm just obviously just popping that all over the face. And then for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation, and I'm in the shade 15 Ivory. It definitely does have a moussey, whipped consistency to it. I definitely feel a nice thin layer of it is more than enough. I think any more than that will just be too much. So the application that you're seeing here, you guys have seen me do this 1,000 times. And this is the method that I do on my clients working at Sephora doing the makeovers. So again, I mean, I definitely feel if you don't need foundation, then don't wear it. But I'm just buffing that on with a Real Techniques buffing brush. Of course, you could use your fingers or a sponge. Like I said, whatever it is you feel comfortable with. And I love the coverage of this. It gives a really nice natural look to the skin. So yeah, just blending that out. So this product has been out since as long as I can remember. This is the Maybelline Cover Stick Yellow Corrector. It is a yellow color corrector where it will cancel out any of the dark circles, the blue, the purple underneath your eyes. This has been out even before color correcting was even a trend. I do know that they also have a green one if you feel like you have any redness. But the yellow one I definitely like for my dark circles. So I'm going to just blend that in first and then put on my concealer on top of that. And I definitely would recommend, since this product right now is a little on the dry side, a little bit of a eye cream I definitely feel would be very beneficial, especially if you suffer from very dry under eyes. But you can definitely see in this shot right here what a difference it makes. If you're up late studying for your midterms or like exams or tests, whatever the case is, a little bit of brightness never hurt anyone. So I just like to go back and forth with the brush and my fingers. The warmth of your fingers will definitely make creamy products much easier to blend. And then the Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline, you can see it's very well loved. The writing of it is all worn off, but I'm just popping that on for a little extra coverage because I don't want to walk out of the house with yellow under eyes. And again, just blending that out. That I set under my eyes, and for this I like to use the NYX HD loose finishing powder. It is translucent, so I don't want to add any more coverage, so I'm just pretty much just patting that on. Definitely make sure, if you feel like you want to do this step, to not swipe at the eye. Always make sure you're patting it in because you don't want to loosen up or move your concealer. So patting that in nice and softly just to soften everything out, that way nothing creases. Me personally, I always like to make sure I set my foundation because of how oily I get throughout the day. And for this, I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade WC4 with just a big, large, fluffy brush. Going back in with the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I believe this is the shade medium to tan, I want to say. But I'm just popping that on the cheekbone area and on my temple area. You could definitely see the difference there, just to warm up the face a little bit. Now again, if you feel like you don't need bronzer, then I would just definitely skip this step. But I definitely like the way bronzer just adds a little bit of light back into the cheeks, the face. For the cheek area, I'm going in with the e.l.f. blush in Very Merry. I believe this is part of their studio line. These blushes I feel are super comparable to the NARS blushes. So yeah, just popping that onto the cheeks. And then for highlighter, the Physicians Formula Shimmer Brick in the shade Riviera Strip. And again, I know I have talked about this on my channel before. These guys are practically the same exact thing to the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, which go for $40. So high school girls, guys, if you were on a budget, girl, I know, definitely pick this highlighter up. We all know that everybody wants to glow these days. I love this highlighter, and of course you could even use this as eyeshadow as well. So high cheekbone area, and then for eyeliner in the waterline, the Rimmel Scanadleyes. I think this is the Kohl Kajal waterproof liner, and I'm just popping that in the waterline. For the brows, another Maybelline product. This is the Master Shape Eyebrow Pencil, and I am using the shade Deep Brown. I was debating on not using this because, again, I feel like I don't really need to fill in my brows. Do you guys think it's too dark? I feel like the color was just a little too dark for me. I don't know. I very rarely do my brows. We all know this. Moving right along, I'm going in with the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I was actually looking in my mascara drawer, and I have no drugstore mascaras. I actually had to pull this guy out from my backstash, but this is one of the first like drugstore mascaras that I ever fell in love with. It gives you a really nice length, really good volume. The brush is kind of so-so for me. I feel like I would rather have it more stiff because I feel like it was kind of flimsy. But nonetheless, I do love this mascara. So yeah, just basically just popping that on just to give a little bit of lift to the lashes. You know how it is. It's mascara, you know. I felt totally 90s when I put this lip on. This is the Maybelline, I think this is the Creamy Matte Collection. It's the one with the frosted purple tube in the shade Nude Nuance, number 657. Love this formula. Absolutely amazing. Totally reminds me of the NARS Audacious lipsticks. And then to set this all with the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. So this is the look that I created. I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, these are all drugstore affordable products. Of course, you could change up the lip if you want to do a lip gloss or whatever the case is. And yeah, that is all I have to share with you guys. You guys take a moment to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos, and definitely be sure to follow me on all my social media. I will have everything linked down below. Everything except Snapchat is PutYourMakeUpOn. I mean, again, everything is linked down below. And that is pretty much all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys, and happy back to school. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to bring you my current favorites pretty much, and I know I haven't